about something far more exciting. A film made in West Bay in just 30 days is about to hit cinema screens across the south this weekend. Bournemouth filmmakers Tim Clegg and Danny Stack are the brains behind Who Killed Nelson Nutmeg, which premiered at the 59th London Film Festival last year. Well, imagine a cross, really, between Broadchurch and the famous Five.
Don't you get it? Someone may have been burned. Murdered. This is what's important. Are you in or not? Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh, it's exciting. Well, BAFTA-nominated writer Tim Clegg, who went to Bournemouth University, is joining me live in the studio now with 13-year-old Hattie Gotobed, who plays the Colonel in the film. Hello to both of you. Thank you so much for coming. Hattie's very excited to be here, and that makes me happy. Where did the idea come from, first of all, Tim?
Well, we don't have big studios in this area, and but what we do have is great locations. And myself and Danny, who writes for children's TV like Thunderbirds and so on.
Okay.
We wanted to make a film, and we want to make it in Dorset. And almost the spirit of Dorset is about family holidays. So it's like, let's do a film that's set in Dorset that's about kids having a good time. So we thought, yeah, what can we do about that? Let's sort of do something Famous Five style, but bring it up to date, make it exciting for kids today. Make
No
it
lashings
exciting.
of ginger beer, is that
No
what you're
lashings
saying?
of ginger beer, but we do have a drone, for instance, that the kids fly around looking for clues. But it's the same kind of story, solving the mystery. In this case, of course, who killed Nelson Nutmeg, and Nelson Nutmeg's the holiday camp mascot, you know, the guy in the suit.
Yeah.
And one of the kids sees him get pushed off the cliff and then gets together all the gang to solve the mystery, including Hattie, who plays kind of a tomboy character called the Colonel. We never even find out what the Colonel's called, just called the Colonel.
So we don't find... Do you know what the Colonel's called, really, or not? You don't even know.
Well, they did have an original name, but they didn't decide to include it in the end.
That's
No,
good.
we kept it secret.
Let's not reveal it.
So everyone can come up with their own name.
Okay, that's
Exactly.
that's the beauty of something like this. 30 days then to film it. Was that the plan? You were only going to do it in 30 days, or was that with all the budget allowed?
Yeah, that's all the budget allowed. And because we were really keen to use, local children and to have children in it.
Yeah.
So if you remember back when we were younger,
Yes.
there was more films out then with children in it.
True, yeah.
And if there's kind of grandparents listening, they'll remember Children's Film Foundation films that Cheggers was in, and from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do, it with children in it again, because Hollywood doesn't make those films.
Yeah.
They've given up on it. So we're like, well, we'll do it. But what that means is, you can only work for so many hours a day, and you've got to fit around school holidays, you've got to fit around school and all these kind of things.
Chaperones, all that kind of stuff.
All that sort of stuff. So really it came down to 30 days, and we were filming half term, end of the summer holidays, weekends, those kind of times. So that's why it wasn't 30 days back to back.
Yeah.
It was here and there whenever Hattie could get out of school and that kind of thing. But we made it work, So it was a bit of a limitation, but actually it turned out fine in the end.
Who needs 2 years for a James Bond film? That's what I want to know.
It's too long.
Hattie, how did you get involved then?
Well, they held auditions, including from stage schools and just local kids and stuff, including me, and they got in contact with us, and we went to a kind of secret audition where they invited maybe people like me who've done other things on screen.
And what have you done beforehand then?
I've done things like Game of Thrones season 5 and Disney Channel Minis Fashion Challenge, so on, just a couple of things.
Oh, you're an old hand at all of this.
Oh, she'd done more than we had.
She was like, no, you're shooting that wrong.
Yeah, but it was really exciting to be filming something with other kids and where I live, which is very unique.
Tell me about who else is in the cast then.
Well, we have Loretta Walsh, who plays Billy.
Yeah.
And then we have JJ, who plays Shiv. And we have James, who plays Woody.
Okay. And you've got some adults in this as well,
yes.
haven't you?
Yeah, so we got Bonnie Wright to play the villain.
Yeah.
Who's the new camp manager. Now, Bonnie Wright, people might not know that name as an actress, but she plays Ginny Weasley in all the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
And she is really keen to do it because, obviously, she'd been a child actress herself.
Yeah.
Now she's grown up now.
Yeah.
But she was keen to kind of work, with children on the other side of the fence, as it were, now to be the mentor, if you like, to these young up-and-coming actors. And so it's really fun having her there, wasn't it, Hattie?
Yeah.
To come down and, and just muck in.
Yeah.
She was a good sport for it, because we've done this film for... No one's asked us to do it.
No.
No one's given us any money to do it. We've just made it anyway. Like I say, no one wants to fund these films anymore, which is a shame. But we were like, well, whatever. Let's not let that be a barrier.
Exactly.
Just because Hollywood won't do it, it doesn't matter.
We will.
We will.
Exactly.
And take advantage of that gap in the market, because I think people do have a nostalgia and a fondness for these kind of films.
Yeah.
And there's not big money in it, but there's enough for us as a small troupe starting off to kind of get together and make something and get it on the big screen.
Did you expect it to be as successful as it has been?
No, but I'm pleased because it's proven that we were right.
Yeah.
That families still want to see something wholesome, fun, not animated. There's enough animation already out there.
Yeah.
Think how many animated films there are. Not American, with loads of American kids in it. Great, that's already done. It's like, if you want to see
Just
live
English
action film,
charm.
British movie, kids having a good time, set in Dorset where it's full on for families already.
Yeah.
Then we've made the film, and so we're pleased that that's resonated with people and that they've shared our vision that that's something that there's a gap in the market for.
Well, you've sold it to us. We can see it in the south this weekend, can't we? Where's it going to be
It's
on?
going to be. It's all over the south. So we're in Oxford, we're in Brighton, we're in Portsmouth, we're in Poole, Empire. Then we're at Poole Lighthouse. We're in Bridport later, like next month. A big showing in Southampton at the Harbour Lights. If people have, in this neck of the woods.
Yeah.
We've kind of collected together all those screenings into one place. So if you want to get tickets, you can just go to nelsonnutmeg.com.
Yep.
And we've put links to all those screenings.
Perfect. That was my next question.
Go to that single place and it's easy.
nelsonnutmeg.com. You must be really... How many times have you seen it?
Quite a lot. But it's always exciting to see it. I mean, there's always different parts you see that you may have not noticed before.
Yeah.
And it's always great as a memory because obviously we filmed it over a year ago or whatnot, and to see ourselves in that character again is amazing.
And you've got so old since, I'm sure. You got another one coming out. You're going to do another one?
Yeah,
Excellent.
we are. We're doing a Christmas movie
Sequel.
next. So,
Excellent. We'll get you back in to talk about
exactly.
that. An absolute pleasure. Good luck with all the screenings, and nelsonnutmeg.com.
Exactly.
Perfect. Tim and Hattie, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.